With Giulio Romano,
Yes, sir.
who is a teacher of history as well as Italian, and Giulio is in Torrington, Connecticut today.
Visiting friends.
Right, and he is the chairman of the Independent Party of Torrington and ran for mayor of Torrington. And tell us a little bit about history here when it comes to Muslim extremists and Muslim radicals.
Yes, I wanted to give a testimony and put this testimony in the context of history, because it's very important, so we shall not forget what happened in the past. As far as what happened in the past is relative to what happening actually today in Europe with the invasion of the Muslim population that we have occurring.
In Italy, in Spain,
Italy, Spain, France, Greece,
Germany.
Right now, the frame is the contextual frame. It is that the extremist Muslim were always being connotated in history with the Ottoman Empire, right? The Ottoman Empire, the Turks, the Muslim wanted to invade Europe and take over Europe. That was the issue at stake, and that's why Western civilization fought a series of battles to defend Christian value, to defend Western civilization from the total invasion, total destruction of by the hands of the Muslim. And in fact, there was a battle of Lepanto fought in 1572 with the League of the Western Civilization nation of Europe, put together by the Venetian Republic, by Venice. The commander-in-chief was Don Juan d'Austria, who commanded the fleet of the Venetians and defeated the Turks. Even he was outnumbered, he defeated the Turks and he blocked them before they could invade Europe. All right, so this is an element of fact, of historical fact, which cannot be disputed.
Right.
The Ottoman didn't want to come here to trade with us or commerce. They wanted to eradicate our civilization and install their own beliefs. So it's been proven in history that this type of fundamentalism, extremism of Islam, of the Ottomans that come from Osman, historically in the 12th, 13th century, they're not here to collaborate with us. They're not here to work with us.
Or to be equal.
To be equal, absolutely not. They are imposing their own view, which are radical views. Now, in fact, this didn't stop there. After the maritime battle of Lepanto, there was another battle. It was the Battle of Vienne, where again Poland, Austria, the Austro-Hungarian Empire, and all the other forces of Europe fought against the Ottomans and the Turks, and they rejected and repelled them by means of the land battles, and they were successful in repelling them. Again, the issue was that after the invasion of Vienna, after the conquest of Vienna, the Muslim...
it is a religious battle.
It is a religious battle. Not only that, but it is also a cultural battle. It is a fundamental issue here where this type of belief are non-negotiable. That is to say, the Muslim believed in the total eradication of Christianity and to the prevailing of their belief and religion, which is not
as
just
well
as
Judaism,
itself, right? And then not only the Muslim belief, but their structural society, the way the things should be done, and they didn't have to learn the language or learn the habits or learn the costume of the people that are invading.
Right.
We have to adjust to them. So that's a total.
So now in Europe, it is a peaceful, with your feet kind of invasion.
No. It's a total invasion. It's a total walk-in. There is no, if we can make a comparison, there is no custom immigration, homeland security that protect us. So these people come all over by means of boats and by means of walking, and we're talking about millions of people. They estimated 2.4 millions a year of these Muslim, and the majority of these Muslim are between the age of 17 and 27.
And they are?
Single male.
Right. So Americans are oblivious. Americans are good-hearted, and we want to help refugees. The Catholic Church here in Connecticut has signs up helping the refugees and whatnot.
They don't know the reality.
Okay.
They have been misinformed.
Yep.
They have been, I would say, partially informed as far as what is our belief of tolerance and understanding democracy and
diversity
and so
right.
on, the melting pot. But they have been misinformed as far as what it is happening actually contextually in Europe, and most of all, they've been informed of what the history have taught us.
Right.
History from millennia have taught us that this type of belief and
will
culture
repeat itself.
is not compatible with our culture, and they will try to destroy actually our fundamental belief rather than
and try to install Sharia law.
Right.
Okay.
Right. That would
Thank
be
you.
A 2,000 years a step backward, or at least 1,000 years step backward, as far as culture and belief, which is not just religion, but is all the.
And you're a man who grew up in Europe. You are from
Europe,
Italy.
And I see tremendous changes for the worst in the last 10, 15 years.
Right.
Until this policy has been enforced, and in part it is because the inertia, let's put it this way, the inertia of also the American foreign policy, because they don't really want to put a stop to this, and they encourage mass immigration, mass invasion, which has been proven.
So Donald Trump, in effect, is right?
Yes, he probably says what the majority of Americans who have experience in Europe, who have experience of foreign policy,
he's saying to vet these,
yes,
vet them
what
better.
He's saying is probably what the majority of common sense American would say, but they don't have the platform to say it, and that's
right.
what Donald Trump is stating. So it's not far from the truth.
Thank you very much for taking time out of your day,
sir. Thank you very
Giulio
much.
Romano. Thank you. I appreciate it. Informing the people about your view as you see it, a historical view, as well as a first-hand view as an observer who has actually lived in Italy and
Things
Europe.
Has tremendously changed, and for the worst.
Yep.
We have been invaded. Our women are
So
raped,
you think that
assaulted.
Hillary Clinton and the yes, she was Secretary of State. She's pushing for this immigration also with Obama.
I think we need in this country an objective representation of fact and true history. That is not done. It's not been done by the Department of State under Obama administration. It's not been done contextually. It's not been done now today. Things are misrepresented, misread as far as a contextual event and historical event.
Right.
People need to know that.
Thank you very much. Thank you. Yep.